All right, so I'll be doing a quick overview of some reviews I'll be doing here soon. This is actually a three Bible overview of what it is, and then I'll get into more of it in individual videos. But I will be reviewing what this is something I bought. I went to a Catholic bookstore just looking around to see if they had any material. Of course, I'm not Catholic. I am becoming Orthodox, and in other words, I'll be a catechumen. I think Saturday, Vespers. I think is when I'm not. I think that's when we're doing that. Where I'll actually become a catechumen because I've been out of town for 6 months. So it's just I wanted to do it under my priest here, but I'm not Catholic. But there's this is useful. This is nice. It is the Revised Standard Version, but this is the Second Catholic edition. I will say they don't use, from what I can tell and from what I've read, they use the Masoretic text for the Psalms. So it doesn't have the 151st Psalm, which I wish it did. But overall, the translation is pretty nice. One thing I do like about it is in John chapter 3, they did, and by the way, this is modern scholarship. People are going back to only begotten Son. Modern scholarship, they're realizing it should be begotten rather than one and only. So there's a little overview of that. I'll just tell you, it has the icon of the four evangelists, and then it is a bonded leather, and from the grain it feels and seems like it's a Cromwell bonded leather, which is a higher quality bonded leather. It does come with two red ribbon markers, double-sided satin, and I'll get into more of that in the review. This, on the other hand, and this is printed in the United States too, because there's a difference on one of them I'll show you, especially in the review. Now this one is black with the same icon on the front. Now this is the Ignatius Catholic Study Bible New Testament. Now as an Orthodox Christian, some of these notes I wouldn't agree with, but a lot of it's really, really good stuff, and that's why I'll be reviewing this. This one here I bought, and then I noticed some really good information in this one. Of course, it's done by a couple Catholic apologists or scholars, whatever you want to call them. But I think they go to an Eastern Rite or Byzantine Catholic Church, so some of their theology is going to be very similar to Orthodoxy, if not exactly the same. So some of these notes are good, but in the review, I'll explain what's really awesome about having references to this kind of stuff for apologetics for the Orthodox faith. And then the third one I'll be covering is this one. This is this thing's massive. Now this one is, I think, printed in Vietnam, but in the review you'll see. So this is the only one not printed in the United States, so the two are printed in the United States. Holy Bible, large print edition, Revised Standard Version, Second Catholic edition by Ignatius Press, but same cover. Not as well done as the other ones. This one doesn't seem like it was foil stamped as nice, but still very good. But it looks like they still use the Cromwell bonded leather. This one did not come with ribbon markers, so I put my own in, some honey gold ribbons, 4 of them. The only thing I'm disappointed about, kind of really disappointed about, of course, you wouldn't have the book of 3rd Maccabees. You'd only have 1st and 2nd Maccabees. But also, I noticed when I went to Deuteronomy 32, by the way, the print and the paper is just amazing in this thing. But they do have in the footnotes, but in Deuteronomy 32, verse 8, it says the sons of Israel, which that is not a proper translation, not even in its context. But let's see, so we're the sons of men, and you fix the bounds of the people according to the number of the sons of Israel. But it does still have in the footnote, let me bring that up to you. Sorry, I got a different setup going. I still need to adjust it so it's better. It says, or the sons of God, okay? So right there it says, or God on D. So you do still have that, but what they did, the Catholic Church kind of followed the Reformers and decided to go back to the Masoretic text. But overall, great translation. There's problems like any translation will have, but it is very well made. I'd say the only thing that this thing is lacking these Bibles are liking is just it uses a bonded leather. But if it is Cromwell, it will last longer than most bonded leathers, and it will actually last longer than some synthetics or some really cheap pigskin genuine leathers. So I will be reviewing these in the near future. I just wanted to do a quick video on that, what's coming up. And then the reason why would me, Orthodox, have these? There's reasons. This one I actually got just because I wanted a New Testament with Psalms. I can read while I'm working because I'm usually driving and stuff. And it was just really well printed. It's line matched. There's really no see-through on the paper. And it was just a nice little revised standard version, which has become one of my go-to translations. I mostly use, of course, King James and New King James, but the RSV is also way up there on my list. And I'll give reasons for that. But anyways, coming up soon, guys. So I'll have a review on each one of these, Lord willing, this week. And then I may be going, I'll just say I know I'll be going live. Could be tonight, I'm not sure. A lot of stuff going on. So I just got back into town trying to get everything going. And Lord willing, there'll be more to come. So until next time, good day. God bless.